Hey, welcome back to my channel, and I haven't done a video in a while, and I apologise. I've been meaning to, but every time I've done one, things have gone wrong with it, as in the camera's cut out, and I just can't refilm things, and yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, this one goes well, and I'll get another one out as soon as I can as well, and fingers crossed we can actually figure out what to do with the channel. But as you can tell, this is another review, and it's a review on an album called Never Really Done With You. It's by Lauren Marcus. You can probably tell this in the title. It was produced in 2016, actually, and well, why am I only doing this now? Because I've only just heard about it. Lauren is currently in Be More Chill. She plays Brooke. For those of you who don't know the storyline of Be More Chill, it's set in the future. Outcasts take these things called swips that's supposed to change their lives for good, and it doesn't. It messes it up completely. And Brooke's one of the popular girls, in my opinion. And she's Chloe's closest friend, so that's kind of like a bit of background on who Brooke is. But Lauren, she plays Brooke. And I wrote a letter, like I do to a lot of people from my favourite Broadway shows, with self-addressed envelopes and questionnaires, and I don't expect replies, because it's not nice to expect them to reply. They don't have to if they don't want to, but I'm very thankful when they do, and Lauren did. And I didn't expect it. One thing I didn't expect was to find this in the envelope either, which is what I'm reviewing now, Lauren's album. The artwork's very good. I like that. On the back as well, you've got a list of what the songs are called, who wrote the songs and music, which is by Lauren herself. So, Lauren, let's just start off by saying that that's commendable that you wrote the music and the words for this, because that's just incredible on its own. Then you've got obviously the keys, guitar, bass, percussion, horns, ukulele, and the vocal backups on here. It's pretty amazing. And producers, music mixed by and mastered by. The photos on the album, who are they by? Graphic designs, and I think it's actually kind of like she has a website, www.laurenmarcus.com. So Lauren's been producing music for a long time, if you don't know this already. But it's kind of just, I don't know, it feels like this album is kind of, in a way, very memorable, because not all albums are memorable to people, but I mean, it's kind of like the issues that we face today. Reading the back of it, I'm not going to go into it, but it's very like keeping that person sane, if you like, which is amazing. To write a thanks for an album, but that's kind of like what it looks like at the back. That's different. Yeah, so it's called Never Really Done With Me, and for me, it signifies the album's about a love story that you're not going to let go of. That's just by that's not even by reading the songs. That's just literally by reading the title. So number one is called I Got the One That Got Away Back. So if you break that down, the one that got away, someone you were in love with, but they somehow escaped you. But this is basically saying that they came back, you got them back, like they came back to you. I thought it was like a great start. It had a really good beat. It's very jazz style, in my opinion. The whole album is very jazz style. It's kind of a funny story, because obviously it's the one that kind of like you got away from you, then they came back. Either they came crawling back, or you kind of like fought and they got back. It's a good story. It's really nice actually to listen to it. Lauren has such a strong voice in this as well. Like, you can really, it's very distinct. It's very unique, as Lauren calls it, and It's really good actually. It's got like at the end it's got a really good fade out and it goes into a cappella, and that signifies anything about singing. That's really good. Out of 10 I rated it an 8 because it was good. It was a good start. Second one is called Lady Killer, which is featuring Molly Hager or Hager. I think it's Hager. Molly Hager. If I pronounce that wrong, please let me know. And I apologise. So that Lady Killer, it's got a very strong start again, but it's pretty dark. To start off with, it's very Chicago-y, which I guess that's why it says on the album like producers like a Broadway. But it is very Chicago-y the way it starts off. Again, it's jazz. Molly's got a strong voice and it's deeper than Lauren's, so you can tell who sings what part. I do really like the chorus. It's very like name-cally in a way, but at the same time I can't really understand probably what it's all actually saying because I can't remember it. But it's very, very fast-paced, so it's very good. It seems like a true storyline because for me, the story of Lady Killer is basically a guy that basically plays everybody, and obviously it kills hearts, so it's known as Lady Killer. It's also got a really good end. I like the ending to that song, Lady Killer. I rated it a 7 out of 10 because it's not my favourite, but it's still good. I'm not gonna lie. Number 3 is Down My Back. This one I didn't understand properly. It sounds like, again, it's another player story, but it's more like you're trying to play me but you can't get rid of me style, which I think is amazing to do a song about that. It's just really confuses me though because I don't know, because if it's not that, I've confused it. So the song, it's very slow, very sad and quite dark. So it's very, very, very dark, as well as being sad. I keep looking this way because that's kind of where my notes are, so I'm not deliberately trying to not look at the camera. This is literally where my notes are, literally right here. It's like a few a cappella parts in it as well, and for me, I didn't like fully understand it, and it was a bit until a certain part at 2:55. It picked up. It started out. It got a really good beat, and there was a hint of jazz, and it really picked up. You could really tell the storyline if you can't get rid of me from that right at the end. But it's still like a good song. It's not my favourite, but it's still a good song. I rated that one also a 7 out of 10. This one, number 4 is called Next to You, Wedding Song. This one is my favourite on the whole album, just because it's just very catchy, and it's strong, and you know you can clearly tell it's about a wedding from the moment go. And it's like literally like you don't care about tuxes, flowers, who paid what for the wedding, and who got the cake. You just want to be next to the person like you really love. You want to like get this wedding done with, get married, and you know, be over with. And a lot of people do see weddings like that because they don't really see why it's such a big thing, and then it's like so stressful, and then when it gets to it being the big thing, you're literally barely doing much for the wedding. So it's basically just been about getting a wedding over with and literally just being next to the person you love. For me, the style, it's very like jazz, but it's also like a smooth 60s with a hint of country, which is really good. I love country, but it's very like smooth and it's very like back in time style, which is lovely, and it's very, very catchy as well. I can't repeat any of it exactly, but guaranteed if I listen to it again, I could probably pick it up. That's my favourite. I've rated it a 9 out of 10. I did really enjoy that one. So number 5 is called Moonshine, and that for me, again, it confused me a little bit. I mean, I kind of think it's like a love story, but at the same time, it's like your mum's telling you not to go near moonshine, which is relating to like a bad boy, bad girl kind of thing, the player. And it's like you're not listening. You didn't know why you got to stay away from this certain guy or girl, and you know your parents not supportive of it. And you know what a moonshine is. It's the guy that they're on about. You can actually dance the foxtrot to this, I believe. So it's got that good beat with it. And then it's kind of at the end, it's like a story where it plays out, because it's like you finally understand why you were told to stay away from him, and now you're actually going to listen. And Ian was very happy that you are going to listen. So it's one of those. Very, very, very I told you so phases. The parent had that one. It's another true story. It happened, you know. I rate that a 7.5 out of 10. Still want to give it a 7, but I didn't want to give it an 8 either. But it's still good. Number 6, last one, Never Really Done With You, which is the name of the album. This one's got to be good. It's got a slow start, and you're not just friends with this guy. Like, you don't want to be just friends with this guy that's gone. You're not done with him. You want to still be with him. It's like clinging on to love, because just friends is not going to suit you. You're still in love with him. It's got a really good guitar beat to it, so it's really strong. This one also sounds really country as well, actually. But it's got a great storyline. I've rated that an 8. So all in all, the album is pretty amazing. I've never heard of it before. So Lauren, thank you so much for sending me this with the questionnaires that I sent to you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the responses you gave me on those as well. But I really do like this album, and I think you should make more albums if you haven't already, because you have an incredible voice, and I don't care what anybody else says. It's incredible. I really do enjoy the album, so keep it up. Anybody who wants it, you know, I don't know if you can find it in shops, to be fair, but try definitely her website, and try iTunes as well. But I wanted to say thank you, Lauren, for sending it to me. It means a lot. So yeah, this is my video reviewing the album. Hope you all enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe. Also give Lauren a load of support as well, because Being with Chelly is going to Broadway in February, which I'm so happy for them all. It's amazing, because Being with Chelly is actually pretty good. So have fun on Broadway. But also give Lauren all your support. And Lauren, if you're watching this, I think your voice is incredible, and I think you should keep making more albums. I generally do like your voice. It is unique, but it's unique in a really, really good way. Thank you for sharing it with me. And yeah, I wish you best of luck with everything around Broadway. So yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. Bye.